Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Stephanie from Magnesium Media. I have a question for you. Do you think that feminism is dead in 2024? What do you think? Reason I ask is because the other day we had a conversation with someone who wanted me to film content in their business for free, which when we were having a conversation, like, it didn't click. Like, I knew, but it just wasn't on my mind. And we're having this conversation, and he's doing this whole roundabout of, you know, we're a very conservative business, and the owner is 75 and conservative, and
so you jumped in and said,
right. So I'm like, are you just trying to say that you don't want me to show any boobs? Like that's it, right?
And he's like, yeah, basically.
Yeah, basically.
So,
but here's the thing, okay? So normally, like, if somebody is hiring me to make content for their business, you want me to wear something, I'll wear it. You want me to act a certain way or say the certain things, I will do that because you're paying me, okay? But it didn't occur to me when we were having this conversation, wait a minute, this guy's not a paying client. He's just a guy that wants us to come in and make content. So we hung up the phone.
Yep, and I said to her, I said subconsciously, and in my right, you know, I can't, in my right state of mind, allow you to go and film content at this place, because being a father of 3 daughters, I could not allow this, because I would never teach my daughters, and neither would you,
right, that
you should change yourself for somebody it is.
Never.
Because at the end of the day, if you look at her Instagram page, she gets millions of views weekly, and that's because people follow her. And listen, let's just be honest. People follow you for the boobs.
And
they follow you for the legs.
Boobs and legs.
That's it. That's what
I know
it is.
that.
Guys want to see her legs.
Well, I'm pretty cute too.
Okay, well,
like, my face
yeah,
is
it's
cute.
not bad. It's okay. I mean,
Shut up.
you know, it is what it is. But like, you know, but guys want to see the boobs and they want to see this. So that's the reason you get the views.
Yeah.
So now this guy wants to piggyback off of your traffic and get traffic for his business without paying for it. But yet he's going to sit there and have a problem with it. Which leads me to the other thing. So now companies nowadays, like, you notice in a lot of ads and stuff like that, you don't see the sexiness that you saw in the 80s.
No, they took it away.
Right?
They took it away. They took away, I'm sorry, but they took away the pretty girls.
No, but it's like, okay, nowadays you have like the girls that look like Kristen Stewart, flat as a board. There's nothing sexy about that shit, right? These girls look like they're freaking 12 years old. And there's nothing exciting about any of these girls. I mean, when was the last Hollywood starlet you saw, besides Kate Upton, that actually was voluptuous? And there was one recently I saw in the news. She was getting bashed because she wore something and had a lot of cleavage.
So what?
Are we living in a Muslim country?
Like, God gave you boobs.
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
the big deal?
I'm God.
Okay,
listen,
hold on.
Stephanie,
I'm gonna have to.
Hold on, Stephanie. I am God. I've created perfection, and you should flaunt those puppies everywhere you go.
Really? Listen, I'm gonna bring this up from last night too, because there is a time and a place. There is a time and a place. Hear me, please. Time and place. We went out to dinner last night, and there was this girl. Okay, a woman. All right. She was a bit on the larger side, which is I have no problem with. I don't fat shame anybody because I used to be quite heavy myself, okay? But she had on white cutoff denim booty shorts with a light pink racerback tank top and no bra. Now, this was a restaurant that you should at least try your best to look a little decent when you go in, okay? And you saw everything. You saw it was literally, she might have just had like nothing on because you could see everything.
Okay, yeah, time and place.
Me and my mouth, we walk by and I'm like, oh my God, did you see what the F she was wearing? What did she do? She must have heard me because, wait, hold on. She walks to the table like this, holding her purse like this. And then when she got her plate, right, she was like this.
Yeah. So next, okay, so back to the companies, right? So basically, you know, like, I feel like, you know, the women's movement gave them all this. They remember ripping off the bras and doing this and equal rights and being able to do this and being able to be who you are, right? And then we got to a point where in New York City, women could walk around topless and stuff.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, but I'm just not saying. What I'm saying is we got to a point where women could be women.
Right.
And now all of a sudden, you're being penalized, but it's a hypocrisy because it's the same guys. And I bet you.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you the guy that sits there and tells you to be conservative. And okay, you know, here's the funniest part. Before I get to that part, I read the comments online, right? And so many of these guys that are keyboard warriors that are living in their mommy's basement or couldn't get laid in a whorehouse with a fistful of hundreds are going to sit there and make comments about you and say, yuck this and yuck that. But I bet you if I went on their browser history
Oh my God, they probably have every subscription
to
imaginable.
Pornhub and
Yep.
OnlyFans and everything, and
Yep.
they're sitting there,
Or
you know,
if
whacking off the
they're
tuna
not living
casserole.
in mommy's basement, they're probably those husbands that like to get whipped by their wives.
Or whatever the fuck. I mean, if that's what you like, it's what you
Well,
like.
no,
But
that's fine.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah, but they like to be
these
abused.
people think that, okay, let me pretend to the world that
I'm so conservative.
I'm so conservative and proper and all this. No, you're not.
And when we say
okay?
conservative, we're not talking about politics. We're
No.
talking about, like,
No.
you know, oh, well, no, but yeah, you're the same guy that's online looking at porn. You're the same guy subscribing to 97 different fucking OnlyFans,
Yeah.
97 different OnlyFans
It's
subscriptions.
the men that want their wives to dress up like Donna Reed, that they're the ones scoping that crap out.
Yeah, exactly, because they're insecure, so they don't want their wife to be seen. And then they got to
that's
sit
what
there.
they really like.
They got to sit there and make comments about people. So like this company and like so many other companies, right? Well, we can't do it because you're not conservative. You don't dress conservatively. Really? What are we, in a Muslim country? Because I remember we lived in Dubai for 5 years, and people are walking around in bikinis.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true.
You know, I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, let us know. I'd like to know. All right, so I'm genuinely curious, like, what happened? At what point did sexiness become bad in women? I don't understand. It was like all of a sudden, like, if you flash back to like the 80s and 90s and even early 2000s, it was like girls are wearing tiny little tops and little hip hugger jeans and showing midriffs and showing shoulders and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden,
You
it's
want to wear
okay if
nuns
you're in a
outfits.
music video, right?
Yeah.
It's okay if you're in a music video, but if you're going in for a job or your work, you know, some kind of work, it's not okay. Why is it not okay? Why is it okay over here, but it's not okay over here? And for some reason, it's only okay if you weigh 300 pounds.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
But the thing is, but all these people will still follow a porn star.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. But
Yeah.
it makes no sense. Like, it should be all or nothing, right? Like, why are we going backwards?
I don't know.
I mean, did we have are we going back to the 1500s?
Well, look, we're supposed to push. We're women and we have rights about this and we can do that and we could do whatever we want. We could do this. But then at the same time,
you can't
right?
show yourself.
All right, so comment below. I'm curious on your thoughts. Okay, we could absolutely start a discussion, get into it. I'd like to get down to the nitty gritty. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.